The city of Oak Hill has been taking steps to improve its wastewater treatment facilities as well as sewer lines. Momentum is building, and Mike Teeney attended a recent meeting to get more information.
The Oak Hill Sanitary Board held an informational public meeting Wednesday where they welcomed questions from the public. This was a required step in the process as they submit a facilities plan to the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection. Oak Hill is still in the initial phases of replacing the Fayette Plateau Industrial Park wastewater treatment packaging station.
That will be decommissioned and completely replaced with a lift station. It'll just be a wet well with 2 pumps and some controls that'll work off a level basis and send the wastewater as it needs to down to the gravity line at Lock Galley. It'll ultimately go to the Fayette Square lift station below Burger King, and then it'll pump up to Minden.
The city of Oak Hill has inherited some older facilities with known issues.
The end of useful life estimation was 2002, so it's well beyond that. But proper maintenance helped a lot. You know, that package plant was put in by a private entity when it was initially installed. We kind of adopted it because things weren't being handled appropriately, and DEP and the PSC decided the city would be better funded and capable of running that facility. We ended up with that baby.
It's important to note that the issues with the old packaging plant are structural.
The water quality's great coming out of the plant. Again, we compliance monitor it, we collect samples, they go to a third-party lab. We don't do the samples ourselves, you know. It goes to a third-party lab, DEP monitors that on a quarterly basis, and we're held accountable for everything that comes out of there. So as far as water quality, there's no issue there.
The scope of this project actually goes beyond treatment facilities.
Replacement of 1,500 approximately linear feet of gravity sewer line on the Blake Street area behind Chase Bank in that vicinity. The current line there is very old. I do not know the date that was put in, but I do know the manholes are made of brick. They are very deep, which is a big concern for us as far as maintenance, and things like that go.
Funds for the project are through West Virginia's Clean Water State Revolving Fund, which take applications for what are like principal forgiveness loans that behave similar to a grant. Again, this project is still in the very early and initial stages, and the city hopes construction can begin within 9 months to a year. However, any momentum is good news.
That will also eliminate a permitted discharge into a waterway in the streams of West Virginia, which is always a great thing. It's easier to keep the water clean if you're not adding anything to it.
From Oak Hill, Mike Teeney, Newswatch 4.